We left the top card at the 2010 USDGC standing on the 7th tee. Let's head back there now and watch Nico LeCastro and Will Schusterick play hot potato with the lead.
Nursing the same two-throw lead he started the round with, Will Schusterick runs afoul of the bamboo and won't have much to work with here. Nico and Will both sit at 4 under for the round, and only disaster by both would bring the other contenders into the mix. Nico won't like that one. Leave it to the also-rans to spice things up. UC finds a way to get a backhand onto the playing surface using the high line. MJ takes his backhand right up the gut. Will had much the same shot as Nico. Both lay up for easy pars. Deuces for both MJ and UC. This is Will's 4th trip here. His best finish to date has been 20th. This tournament shaping up right now into a battle between Will Schusterick and Nico LeCastro. There's a great big gallery ganging up here on hole 8. 2-stroke margin with 10 to play. Here's the scores on the top card through hole 7. And as we know here with all this yellow rope, anything could go wrong at any time. No lead is safe. There was a pause as the players waited for the group ahead to get clear. Too much standing around, thinking about things, could be tough on folks. This is a pure par 4. Getting the first one in the fairway is critical, but a player can seal a birdie with a good second shot. Or not. UC tries the forehand, but he turns it over too much. The leaders were both well up the fairway for their approach shots. MJ will take a par, while UC cashes his birdie. Putt for UC. If the leaders are nervous, at least their short putts haven't shown it. A couple of nice threes for our leaders. No change, 2 strokes separate Nico from the leader, Will Schusterick. UC hangs on to honors here on the 9th. You can hear our pal Billy Crump in the background occasionally as he lays down the commentary for his Lead Group Live production. This one winds along the back of the school's baseball stadium before turning left towards an elevated basket near the house of Winthrop University's president. All 4 players are in fine shape to approach the putting surface. Spotter's flag means everything. With throw-in distance in place, any error would be compounded. putting clinic continues. Whoops, spoke too soon. That will lead into the two-throw lead that Will had. He'll now lead by 1 over Nico. And there's the score through the front half of the course. We're standing on T for hole 10. Bit of a delay here. They're relining the entire length of this hole. There are 2 ways to play this hole. UC takes the safer way. Last year, Nico bombed his drives here right at the green. But things have changed this year, and he tries the conservative route as well.
Wow.
Just barely.
This is not supposed to be fired.
Layups are the order of the day here in hole 10. With the throw and distance rule in place, there's nobody choosing to make a run at the green. And it's not like playing out to the left leaves players an easy shot to this elevated basket. These shots are probably in the 300-foot range, give or take, over out of bounds. It's easy enough to skip out of bounds here on this closely mown surface. A bit short with his approach. Will's put a lot of pressure on his putting game. This fellow is quietly putting together a nice round, looking to hold on to 3rd place. That moves him to 7 under for the day. This is a great angle to watch Nico's putting style. The staggered stance allows him to easily reach well back as he starts his putting motion.
Yeah,
Nico with a big putt here on 10 to pull him into a tie for the lead. There's Will making his par here. Unfortunately, that will not keep pace with Nico, who has tied him for the lead here at the 2010 United States Championship in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So we've got a tie game on our hands as the lead players once again wait and think. Up ahead, Steve Brinster is scorching hot, coming off an eagle 2 on the last hole and on his way to a 12 under. Keeping inside the ropes is of course critical here. We haven't seen anything out of bounds by the lead foursome yet this round, but if someone were to stray, the penalty is severe. No longer does a player advance to where he crossed out of bounds. He would again play from the same spot with a 1-throw penalty. And with the battle between Nico and Will all square, one errant throw could make all the difference. Will took a conservative route off the tee and is first to face this tricky second shot. tell they hate MJ around here.
MJ converts his birdie 3, while Nico needs this to save par.
Michael Johansson had a 3 for a birdie. Take a tee pad. Nico recorded a bogey. Will Schustrick had a par, so he again has a 1 throw advantage. Good for Nico to boom on here. He tends to get fired up with mistakes, and this is an eagle opportunity. Down by a throw, looks like the opportunity for Nico to make a run at an eagle here. But he lays up. Will's going to lay up as well. Pretty restrained play. Uh-oh. Flirting with it. Flirting with it. And, oh, that's trouble. We're going to throw in a layup. That's got to hurt. Oh my goodness. Tournament will end for a guy here. He's not careful. He's got to get his head together. Oh, he's going to be in bad shape after this hole. Ironically, Will was trying to lay up just as Nico had. Not trying to be a hero. But it didn't work out. 2 throws OB. So he's looking at a big deficit all of a sudden, and then it's from there on out it's going to be Nico's turn to just try to avoid disaster, and the tournament will be his. Trouble for Will. 2 throws OB.
So our young heroes take the tee on the 13th after a big flip-flop.
Always fear 888.
Nico's finally in the lead again after being caught and passed by Will during the previous round.
Perfect.
Will's head has to be spinning. That first OB shot hadn't been that bad, but a fluky uphill skip had sent him out of bounds. He needs to put it all aside and concentrate on things, 1 throw at a time.
Most players here play for one of the gaps. Just choose a gap and play from there. Key in the second shot here is to get in position to cross over to the island green. All right, safe shot for Nico. He's laying up.
After 2 well-placed shots, the key to converting a birdie on this par 5 is the 3rd shot. A big skip was key last hole. This hole, it was Nico with the big skipper. He cleared the curb, but left himself more work than he wanted.
Will got one of the 3 throws. He's trailing by back on this one, so he now trails Nico by 2, going up to hole 14.
And we're back where we started our day. The tension is palpable. The crickets even stopped to catch the action. Will keeps it in play, but that's no birdie chance. And if Nico has a nightmare where he's forever replaying one hole, this just might be the one. You gotta believe he's replayed these shots a few times in his head.
All right, a bit of a turnaround there. A couple holes ago it was Will throwing OB a couple times to fall well behind, and Nico has thrown it right back in Will's lap by throwing a couple out of bounds here on the much easier hole 14. Got a match. Will just laid up as well from over there. No sense in being a hero here. The crowd was looking for something to love on that hole, but instead it's a story of unhappiness. Nico threw a couple out of bounds, and we'll have a big swing here. Wilsh is going to find himself once again in the lead of this tournament. Only a handful of holes left.
The 15th is a challenge to try to tape, so we'll just catch the drives and await the group on the other end.
Once again, over the last 3 holes, Will Schusterick and Nicola Castro traded disaster holes, and Will has a 2-throw lead with 4 holes remaining.
There's a diverse crowd on hand today.
Hi, I'm Lee's Chicken. You're watching Discraft Live.
Thank you, Lee's Chicken. Will's got that 2-throw lead still after the 15. No change there.
We'll pick things up as Will and Nico face deuce putts on 16. Everyone made a birdie back on 15.
There's Will. Can't catch a man who's getting birdies. Nico. 2-throw differential. Going into the final pair of holes. Both brought without a bound. Little layup for Will. A man from Knoxville, Tennessee. Taking no chances here. Nicola Castro, on the other hand, trails by a pair and has to get something back. Oh, a matter of inches, and that about does it. Unless Will has big trouble with his second shot here or on 18. He's got this one in the bag. He's looking a little short as well. No, he's going to make it. No problem.
UC has played well, but the birdie he sets up here won't be enough to fend off the hard-charging Steve Brinster. UC will finish in 4th with a -7 today.
Will Schusterick, if he can put this in, he's got to tackle just 18, and then he's home with the 2010 United States Championship. There he goes. 15, 20 feet.
Here's a sweet putt from Michael Joe.
One more for MJ.
After another birdie on 18, he'll go on to finish at 7 under for the day, tied for 5th.
That's far for Will. Feeling it. Nico couple unforced errors here, a couple OBs. Finishing stretch of holes spelled a difference. Stroke and distance rule, big factor here. Will's going to carry a 3-throw margin into the last hole. 560 feet separate Wolf Schusterich from the ring. Well, Schusterich. It's all about the layups here on 18. That's all it takes. Will has got it in the bag, and you'll see some celebrating here in a minute. Will was looking for a bust-out event, and there is no bigger event to bust out with than the United States Disc Golf Championship. There's Michael J. finishing out, crowd favorite. UC getting out of the way. And there's your 2010 United States champion, Will Schusterich. Getting a little love.
The Professional Disc Golf Association is the governing body for the sport of disc golf. From local tournaments to the amateur and professional world championships, the PDGA oversees sanctioned events for disc golfers of all skill levels. The PDGA is a not-for-profit organization dedicated to promoting disc golf around the world. To learn more about the PDGA, visit www.pdga.com. Get out and play a round of disc golf. The sport of the future is here today.
It'll be just a few more weeks before this year's Vibram Open goes down. Let's take a look at some footage from last year's event from the studio of multiple Emmy Award winner Derek Hastings as he applies his production talents to disc golf.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Vibram Open. Disc golf has been around for 40 plus years. We've grown it, we've worked together, and we're at a point now where this sport is truly about to launch.
Well, that's all we have time for this time around. We're glad you tuned in. Thanks to Derek Hastings and Billy Crump for their contributions, and thanks also to our underwriters and program sponsors at local stations across the country. Without your support, Disc Golf Live would be dead. Until next time, drive carefully.
Big arm. Show off.